A decision to hit Ranil hard. GL is now back with his boys of the past. Lucky chases after cricket stars. Hashan's wife promised Colombo nominations. Doubts if Fonseca will contest. A break from their fight. Prasanna has 3 parties to contest from. What transpired at the Water's Edge party? Sabri assures that Sagara's letters are without validity. Dhammika withdraws from presidential race. No Nelam Pakuna for candidacy announcement. Namal gets accused of having sold the party. Karyawasam too faces the blame.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
A decision to hit Ranil hard. All the media is highlighting the ongoing clash between the 2 SLPP factions divided as supporters of either Ranil or Namal. Lesser attention is paid to the presidential candidate duo Sajith and AKD. This matter came up at the SJB's Media and Propaganda Committee meeting. Normally, it meets daily at 8:00 a.m. with Marikar in the chair. Committee member Dr. Pradeepa Veerasinghe, a media analyst and the party's Hali Ella organiser, files a report every day. A media ministry bigshot sends in his observations as well. All these reports indicate that SLPP infighting has been the focus in the media. Dr. Charitha, an ex-secretary to the media ministry, observed that they should find something to their advantage and promote it. Marikar said their leader has already decided that they should highlight the VFS visa fraud, which is 10 times bigger than the central bank bond scam and the IMF relief package. We should base our campaign on this fraud, he said to the agreement by all. But we should target Ranil. Targeting Tyron or Harin won't do. This can be used to attack Anura too, because he is dead silent on this, explained Godahiwa, media minister in the Gota's regime for a brief period. Lucky agreed with him and promised to inform the boss. The committee unanimously decided to highlight this fraud at every press briefing by them. Sajith has taken up the matter himself, claiming to have halted the VFS deal that caused a $1.2 billion loss to the country, while the comrades promising to catch thieves strike deals. The Supreme Court has issued an order against the online visa issuance fraud, he said, adding that the money thus lost could have gone to make all schools smart.
ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණය රටේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණු කම්බහොර ගනුදෙනුවක් තහනම් කරා. VFS ගනුදෙනුව ඇමරිකානු ඩොලර් බිලියන 1.2ක අපේ රටට හානියක්. පාඩුවක්. ලක්ෂ 220ට පාඩුවක්. මේ මහා හොරකම ඒට තුඩු දුන්නු මුදල් ප්‍රමාණය ඇමරිකන් ඩොලර් බිලියන 1.2 තිබුණා නේද පාසල් වලට ස්මාර්ට් ක්ලාස්රූම් හදලා දෙන්න. International Standard Computer Centers හදලා දෙන්න. දූ දරුවන්ට ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂා විද්‍යාගාර හදලා දෙන්න. නෑ එහෙම කරේ නෑ. මේ කම්බ හොරු ටික VFS ගනුදෙනුව හරහා ඒ අය හැදුවේ තමන්ගේ බඩගෝස්තරවාදී වැඩපිළිවෙල ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන්න. මම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා රවුෆ් හකීම්, සුමන්තිරන්, චම්පික රණවක, අශෝක් අබේසිංහ අපේ ගරු මන්ත්‍රීවරුන් ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයට ගිහිල්ලා අපේ පක්ෂයේ මහලේකම් රංජිත් මද්දුම බණ්ඩාර මැතිතුමාගේ සහාය ඇතිව උපුල් ජයසූරිය ජනාධිපති නීතිඥවරයාගේ නීති කණ්ඩායමේ ශක්තිය ඇතිව ඒ සියලුම නීති කණ්ඩායම් එකට එකතු වෙලා ඉදිරිපත් කරපු තර්කය පිළිගනිමින් VFS හොර ගනුදෙනුව අපේ රටේ ඇමරිකන් ඩොලර් බිලියන 1.2ක පාඩුවක් සිදු වුණු ගනුදෙනුව තහනම් කරන්නට ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණය නියෝග ලබා දුන්නයි කියන එක මම අපේ රටේ ජනතාවට අභිමාණයෙන් ගෞරවයෙන් ප්‍රකාශ කරමින් අපේ ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයටත් අධිකරණ පද්ධතියටත් ප්‍රණාමය මේ අවස්ථාවේ ලක්ෂ 220 වෙනුවෙන් පුද කරනවා.
Sajith is also deep into the arrangements in connection with the formation of the SJB-led alliance. General Secretary Madhuma Bandara says the alliance will debut on 8 to August. Recently, Professor GL remarked at the opposition leader's office that his boys since he became a minister are back with him, except for Shiral and Paranawithana. Someone said Paranawithana too will join them shortly. When GL inquired if Patali is certain to back them, the same one said he is still undecided. There is talk that he has met Ranil, but he is sure to join us soon, if not on the 08th, he said further. However, Shiral has said something different while having a drink with friends. I will not go to Sajith again even if Dhammika does. I gave up on them because I couldn't work with Lakshman, he has said. Anyway, Arjuna, Dullas and Dayasiri are reportedly going to strengthen Sajith's hands on the 08th. In the meantime, Lucky is getting former cricketers to join the party too. Harshantila Karatne and his wife Apsari Sinhabahu, the convener of the national women's team, extended their support to Sajith yesterday. Lucky has promised to give nominations to Apsari to contest from Colombo, it is said. Another cricket legend, Chaminda Vas too, is with Sajith now. He has been promised an electoral organiser position. Some say that the SJB will have to create new electorates at the rate of this generosity. But newcomers create worries for the old-timers, especially the seniors and the womenfolk. Something is bound to happen on that account. Doubts if Fonseca will contest. By yesterday, 14 deposits were made to contest the presidential polls. Political analysts say this will be the election with the highest number of presidential candidates. Fonseca had his deposit placed the day before yesterday. This time, he is to be an independent candidate, after losing as the common candidate in 2010. Fonseca is presently in India and is due back on the 07th, says his secretary Sanaka Silva. There are rumours about his India trip. Some say he is attending a puja, while a medical checkup is given as another reason. He is there at the invitation of the Indian government, it is said. Also, he has gone for secret talks with Western emissaries, according to yet another claim. Anyway, some doubt if he is playing a game as per a deal struck by Sanaka with Ranil. Sanaka himself is in Israel and will return on the 08th. A break from their fight. Remember the tales in recent days that a young SLPP leader and a state minister type from the upcountry had exchanged blows. A few days later they came face to face at a wedding at a star-class Colombo hotel. There was concern if they will renew their enmity. But what happened was quite unexpected. Embracing and arm in arm, they said for the benefit of those nearby that they are having a break from their fight. Then they sat at the same table, lunched and left in the same jovial mood. Prasanna has 3 parties to contest from. MP Rajika Wickramasinghe threw a birthday party on 5th at Water's Edge. It was full of food and drink as well as political talk. Minister Prasanna arrived with a cake in hand. Rajika cut the cake while others sang birthday greetings. Summoning Kanaka and all other MPs from Kegala, Prasanna got them to eat cake from Rajika's hand. Certain media reported that the quota of MPs for the SLPP was deliberated upon by Ranil and Mahinda during their talks, but Ranil's response had not been that positive. That matter came up at Rajika's birthday party. Mahindananda said, together with Kanchana and Prasanna, he too attended the talks, but nothing about the quota was discussed. An ex-MP said news articles claimed the matter to have been discussed. Mahindananda replied that they were plants. Prasanna said he knew what actually happened and that the president was told to give priority to the SLPP and consider anything left for the others. Ramesh too explained matters. General Secretary Kariyawasam has issued letters warning of disciplinary action against all MPs who have gone against the party decision. An MP at the birthday party raised this. Minister Sabri, also a lawyer, assured him that the letters had no validity and even if they are taken to court, it will take a long time to annul their seats. Jagath Samarawikrama from Polonnaruwa asked a question that worried many. We are going against the party's decision and supporting the president. We have no place to go. Who will take our responsibility? Prasanna said they had 3 parties to contest from at the next general election. When another inquired if they are not joining the UNP, Prasanna said, "No, we are not. We will form a new alliance. Work has already begun," he said with confidence. Sabri said to loud applause from all, "We will make our proposed alliance the biggest in the country. We will prioritise ourselves and distribute the rest for others." Dhammika withdraws from presidential race. A major decision by a presidential hopeful sent shockwaves across the island last evening as entrepreneur Dhammika informed SLPP General Secretary Sagara Karyawasam in writing that he will not be the party's candidate at the 2024 presidential election due to a personal reason. Pereira's presidential candidacy was to be announced today at 7:30 a.m. at the party head office at Bataramula under the patronage of Mahinda Rajapaksa. The original venue was to be the Nelum Pakuna Theatre premises, but it had been changed as some other party had made a booking there. On Wednesday morning, however, the SLPP announced Namal Rajapaksa as its candidate for the upcoming presidential elections. In the meantime, Prasanna alleges the SLPP has been sold for money. He said so at MP Rajika's birthday party last night. Anyway, State Minister Dylam says their leader Mahinda was against the SLPP's fielding its own presidential candidate. While participating in 360 political talk show of Dharana TV last night, he said that Mahinda had a meeting 2 days before the Politburo decided to field a candidate. There, he told 30 MPs that Ranil should be given support. When asked as to who wanted a different candidate, Dylam said it was a claim by Karyawasam, but that he could not be alone in that. Social media comments accused Karyawasam and Namal of ruining the SLPP. Their stubbornness is dividing the party, it was alleged. Anyway, what you hear during election time should not be taken that seriously. The IMF has warned the country could collapse again if there is a change to the present policy. To prevent that from happening, bear up with almost anything now. That's it for today.
The Leader. දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.